principal staff officers, directors, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Chief of the Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Awal Zubairu Gambo, it's my singular honor and privilege to welcome you to the Naval Headquarters for the press briefing, which is marking the beginning of the 65th anniversary of the Nigerian Navy. You are most welcome. On this short note, permit me to read the press briefing. It is with great pleasure that I, on behalf of the Chief of the Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Awal Zubairu Gambo, officers, ratings, and civilian staff of the Nigerian Navy, warmly welcome you to the Naval Headquarters this afternoon for the press briefing on the 65th anniversary celebrations. As you are all aware, our dear country is facing myriads of security challenges, coupled with the prevailing COVID-19 pandemic. In this regard, this year's anniversary is planned to be low-key to reflect the mood of the nation. Let me therefore use this medium to extend the Nigerian Navy's condolences to all Nigerians that have lost loved ones while defending our fatherland, as well as those who have lost loved ones to the COVID-19 pandemic. May their gentle souls rest in perfect peace. Permit me to state that the objective of this briefing is to acquaint our dear countrymen and women with the focus of the Nigerian Navy and the various activities lined up for the 65th anniversary celebration of the service. It will be recalled that on assumption of office on the 29th of January 2021, the Chief of the Naval Staff clearly stated his plans towards achieving the charge given to him and other service chiefs by Mr. President to jointly address insecurity in the country, amongst other things. In line with all these, the Nigerian Navy, being the service saddled with the core responsibility of protecting Nigeria's maritime environment, has from January 2021 to date recorded significant achievements. Accordingly, this briefing will highlight these achievements under the key areas of operations, fleet renewal, human resource management, and infrastructural development. Thereafter, I will present to you the Nigerian Navy's future perspectives and planned activities marking the 65th anniversary celebrations. Let me begin by presenting the Nigerian Navy operational achievements from January to date. I'm delighted to inform you that the current administration of the Nigerian Navy is focused on capacity building in order to improve maritime security in Nigerian waters and the larger Gulf of Guinea. The maritime threats that have significant effects in Nigeria's maritime environment are piracy and sea robbery, crude oil theft, illegal bunkering, smuggling, illegal unreported and unregulated fishing, insurgency, hostage-taking, as well as human and drug trafficking. In order to combat these threats, the Nigerian Navy adopted a total spectrum maritime strategy to guide its operational engagements. The strategy is based on a proactive layered response within 5 conflict spectrums characterized by distances to and from the coast. Within the last 4 months, the Nigerian Navy conducted and also participated in 13 exercises and operations geared toward combating illicit activities in Nigeria's territorial waters. especially the backwaters. Pertinently, these exercises and operations, which are considered as game changers, include Exercise Sariteku, Exercise Secured Waters, Exercise Amjiji, Operation River Sweep, Calm Waters, and Tripartite Joint Border Patrol, among others. Some combined exercises, such as Exercise Obandame Express, were also conducted in collaboration with regional and international partners. For the good governance of the nation's maritime space, including the Gulf of Guinea. Now a look at anti-piracy operations. It is important to state that the Nigerian Navy has deliberately instituted dedicated operations and initiatives to enhance its policing capabilities towards the peaceful use of the nation's maritime environment. These initiatives have engendered several recorded successes in the operations of Nigerian Navy bases. For instance, 13 incidents of piracy attacks were recorded from July to December 2020, while as from January to May 2021, we have recorded only 5 cases. The rate of pirate attacks have been on the decline from what was witnessed in the last half of the year 2020. Let me therefore say, with all sense of modesty, that this attributed to our increased number of hours, this has been due to our increased number of hours and sustained presence at sea. Some discussions on anti-crude oil theft operations. Ladies and gentlemen, the service has also performed credibly well in the fight against crude oil theft and illegal bunkering, considering the short period that this administration has been in the saddle. The Nigerian Navy, through operations conducted by operations bases and forward operating bases, cumulatively deactivated a total of 95 illegal refineries between January and May this year. These activities complemented with a series of swamp boogie operations in the areas where illegal refineries were discovered. To appreciate this effort, may I state that from records, 477 illegal refinery sites were deactivated between July and December 20. This figure drastically increased in the last 4 months to 95. The reduction in the number of illegal refinery sites deactivated can be attributed to the ongoing swamp boogie operations in the Niger Delta, which makes it difficult for perpetrators to reactivate immobilized illegal refining sites. The Nigerian Navy also recorded successes in anti-crude oil theft operations, which has reduced illegal oil dealings within the Nigerian maritime environment within the period under review. For instance, the Nigerian Navy denied criminal oil entrepreneurs about 3 billion naira, which was impounded from vessels between January and May this year. The success of denying Nigeria's economic saboteurs thousands of barrels and liters of crude oil and AGO and saving the nation billions of naira could be attributed to the increased effort of the Nigerian Navy operations bases, especially through Operations River Sweep. Another key contributing factor to the success is the NHQ sensitization and directives to all bases on zero tolerance on crude oil theft and illegal bunkering activities. Now we look at anti-smuggling operations. The anti-smuggling operations are another critical area that the Nigerian Navy recorded success during the last 4 months. The Nigerian Navy, through 2 key anti-smuggling operations, namely Operations Tripartite Joint Border Patrol and Calm Waters, has ensured round-the-clock presence and effective patrol of all identified hotspots of smugglers. From records, 91 Nigerian Navy ships clocked a total of 7,552 hours at sea during the period under review, leading to a significant decline of smuggling activities in our waters. The suspected smugglers and their boats with products were handed over to respective prosecuting agencies, referring to the EFCC, the Customs Immigration Service, and the NDLEA for further action. Details of the persons and number of bags of seized items were also handed over to the prosecuting agencies. Let's take a look at the increased maritime domain awareness. The Nigerian Navy carries out round-the-clock surveillance of Nigeria's maritime space using the regional and maritime awareness capability, as well as the Falcon Eye facilities, in addition to the use of vessels and helicopters. The Nigerian Navy has 24 maritime domain awareness centers located across the Nigerian coastline. Due to their availability, Nigerian Navy patrols are now more mission-oriented, with attendant reduction in operational logistics costs. The infrastructure has been instrumental in several known rescues as well as classified operations. Let's take a swipe at increased collaboration with other maritime nations and stakeholders. The Nigerian Navy recognizes the centrality of collaboration with other maritime nations, as well as local and international maritime agencies for successful maritime security operations. Accordingly, it holds regular domestic and international conferences, as well as sea exercises with navies of other nations and major maritime stakeholders for the purpose of capacity building, intelligence, and information sharing. In line with what I just said, the service is currently planning to host Nigerian Navy Maritime Conference and Sea Exercise as part of the activities of the Nigerian Navy Week celebrations. The conference would have been an international event, but due to the prevailing COVID-19 pandemic, it has been localized. These conferences have led to shared responsibilities with improved international, regional, and domestic cooperation and synergy of efforts in tackling the myriad of challenges in Nigeria's maritime environment. Let's now take a look at fleet renewal of the federal government under the able leadership of President Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR. Next is human resource management and administration. Let me point out that the Nigerian Navy is a technical service that requires well-trained and motivated personnel to man and operate its high-value assets. To this end, the Nigerian Navy has maintained its standard of producing professionally competent personnel who are regularly given qualitative training both within and outside Nigeria in line with international best practices. Notably, the Nigerian Navy professional schools are being affiliated with relevant tertiary institutions and professional bodies within the country. More so, Most of the courses offered at the Nigerian Navy professional schools and colleges are given requisite accreditation in order to improve performance of the under-training officers and ratings, as well as make the certificates obtained relevant outside the service. I am glad to assert that these have greatly assisted in building further capacity and human resource management, and thereby enhance maintenance and operations of the fleet. On manpower generation, the Nigerian Navy has recently commissioned 45 officers and enlisted 1,170 ratings. These newly commissioned and enlisted personnel have already joined the fleet. Presently, the training for another set of officers is ongoing at both the Nigerian Defense Academy, Kaduna, and the Nigerian Navy College, Onne, while the recruitment exercise for the next set of ratings is at its final phase. Furthermore, some of the Nigerian Navy welfare schools have been rehabilitated and their security arrangements improved, while efforts are ongoing to build new ones. Equally important is the ongoing effort on construction and acquisition of new befitting barracks accommodation, as well as rehabilitation of the existing ones across all Nigerian Navy establishments. A word on infrastructural and motivate her pastoral development. I'm happy to inform you that this plan is already materializing with the commissioning and acquisition of some administrative and welfare projects across Nigerian Navy establishments within the period under review. Notably, at the recent commissioning of a new jetty at the Underwater Warfare School, Ojo, Lagos, and a state-of-the-art Nigerian Navy garment factory at Ogara, Delta State, to enhance self-reliance in the production of uniform items and accoutrements for the Navy. Again, various types of accommodations for officers and ratings, including a golf course, were commissioned in Ogara, Delta State. Furthermore, the service has, within the period, acquired a 51 units of mixed bedrooms at Genesis Estate, Makurdi, for the Nigerian Navy Provost and Regulating School, and 10 units of 4-bedroom duplex at the Katankwe Extension, Abuja. Let's now look at our future perspectives. At this juncture, permit me to bring to fore that the Nigerian Navy is poised to effectively address emerging challenges for improved operational efficiency through articulation of new perspectives, taking cognizance of past experiences, current operational realities, and the contemporary strategic environment. Accordingly, with due consciousness of the limited resource allocation in the face of other compelling national needs, the Nigerian Navy Future Policy Direction will seek to optimize technology, broaden its partnership and funding base for effective delivery of maritime security. It is in realization of this that the Chief of the Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Awal Zubairu Gambo, pronounced his vision and mission statements on assumption of office. Similarly, he endorsed the CNS Strategic Directive 5 of 2021 and the Nigerian Navy Strategic Plan 2020 to 2030. These policy statements and documents are basically meant to re-energize the Nigerian Navy personnel towards productivity and service delivery underpinned by the Nigerian Navy's core values of integrity, professionalism, and teamwork. In order to immediately put all the aforementioned to action, the CNS promulgated his 90-day plan in line with Mr. President's mandate, which is basically aimed at ensuring quick impact deliverables towards operational efficiency and an institutional regime in the short term. In line with the plan, the Nigerian Navy intends to establish 2 new commands, an e-library in professional schools, and career guidance and counseling office at naval headquarters. Additionally, the Nigerian Navy plans to develop a policy on career development for ICT and maritime domain awareness personnel, review and promulgate officers' appointment policy, construct and access roads to the Special Boat Service Camp and Nigerian Navy Secondary School, as well as the Nigerian Navy Primary School, Kuje. Institute a fully computerized NM personnel management system. Other plans include the automation of accommodation information management system, promulgation of Nigerian Navy doctrine, and acquiring of accommodations for immediate use by Nigerian Navy personnel, among others. It is indeed heartwarming to acquaint you that most part of this plan has been accomplished, while the remaining ones will soon be implemented. Now to the activities to mark the Nigerian Navy's 65th anniversary. Distinguished members of the press, I would like to now acquaint you with the activities lined up to mark the Nigerian Navy 65th anniversary celebration. As I earlier mentioned, the current security situation in the country and the recent federal government directives on COVID-19 pandemic have necessitated a review of the initial plan for the celebrations to a low-key one to reflect the mood of the nation. Today's press briefing marks the beginning of events for the 65th anniversary. This will be followed by a special Jumat service prayer and interdenominational church service scheduled to hold on Friday the 21st and Sunday the 23rd, respectively, in all Nigerian Navy formations. All ships would also be dressed overall starting from Monday the 24th to Tuesday the 1st of June. Additionally, a medical rhapsody and Naval Officers' Wife Association activities would simultaneously hold on Monday the 24th of May in some Nigerian Navy host communities across the country. An inter-command swimming competition is also scheduled to take place from the 24th to 25th of May at the Nigerian Navy College, Onne. While key Nigerian Navy projects would also be commissioned concurrently in all Nigerian Navy commands on Tuesday the 25th of May. Another major event to be witnessed during the period will be a 2-day maritime conference planned to hold from Wednesday the 26th to the 27th at the Onne Multipurpose Center at the Prodeco Camp, Onne, in Port Harcourt. A golf tournament is also slated for Friday the 28th of May at the Pathfinder Golf Course, Port Harcourt, while a sea exercise, which will be followed by a debrief, would hold from Saturday the 29th to Monday the 31st of May at the Federal Ocean Terminal on Port Harcourt. Lastly, a ceremonial sunset is slated for Tuesday, the 1st of June at the Nigerian Naval College on Parade Ground to mark the end of the Navy Week celebration activities. Importantly, let me stress here that all these events will be conducted strictly in accordance with all federal government laid down protocols for COVID-19. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, permit me to use this opportunity to appreciate your continuous support to the Nigerian Navy. I call on you to, as always, give adequate publicity to all the events earmarked for the Nigerian Navy 65th anniversary. I'd like to thank you for coming, and on behalf of the Chief of the Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Zubairu Gambo, it has been my privilege to communicate this press release to you. As we keep our dear nation in prayers, I thank you all. God bless, and onward together.